So effectively that the physical plant catches up with the educational and philosophic structure and process for managing our high schools. Essentially, again, in layman's terms, the idea is that the big box high school is one that across the country has been seeing less and less emphasis being replaced by smaller, more focused schools that are incredibly close to and incredibly responsive to the needs that are unique, frankly, of our high school students. In summary, those are our management recommendations. We've gone through them pretty quickly this morning. We expect a lot of dialogue and discussion. I'm going to turn it over now to Harvey Gantt to talk about the governance recommendations that support this structure.
Good morning. Again. Let me just, before I get into the governance recommendation, offer my thanks to all of the citizens of this community who helped us to focus on education and to try to do what we could do to make that function better for our children. And I appreciate the kind of support that we got in trying to solicit information, suggestions from all of you. Particularly want to echo what Kathy has said before, that we stand here as the face of the task force, but the work of the folks that you see arrayed in front of you, the actual members of the task force, really was just incredible. And I want to say that we had 19 meetings, and they agreed on all of these issues, and we had attendance that was just unbelievable, somewhere in the neighborhood of 90% or more for each of those meetings. So that showed something to me about the interest that this community has in their children. And that's a plus for Charlotte-Mecklenburg. I also want to say one more thing about our school system. One of the things that we learned in this process of studying our school system is that we have perhaps one of the best urban, suburban school systems in America. You might not always know that by some of what you read, but compared to a lot of places, we're doing very well. And what we were all about was not just making it one of the best. We were interested in making it the very best school system in this country. So whether at the end of the day you agree with the recommendations or some portions of it or not, know that the goal, the driving force behind everything we said was, is that going to make children learn better in this school system? And are they going to be able to go out and take their place in a 21st century economy doing very well? Public education is very important. Now, to the governance recommendations.